Hey everyone, Dr. Manoj Joshi this side, and welcome back to another live session. Today we're going to talk about what AI can't do. AI is artificial intelligence, as we all know, and there are different types of AI, right? So, AI definitely will make your life easy, even better, creative, productive, and most of your tasks will get done quickly and easily. And you'll require less hard work, or you can say less manpower. But along with that, we need to understand that what AI can't do. That's also equally important. So, if you ask me, I think AI can't produce single thought. AI is always working based upon past programming, past data available, and past softwares or past whatever informations are available. Accordingly, AI will act. But AI itself can't generate its own thought. It can't interact with deep human interactions, deep human values. And next point is AI cannot do moral judgments. So AI don't know how to do the moral judgment, which only a human being can do. So whatever the best possible decision, the deep within emotions a human can experience and can feel, AI cannot do like that. AI is just whatever you ask them, whatever you prompt, or whatever you wanna do with AI, AI will simply follow based upon its past programming, past informations, or the past data available. And if we talk about next point, then AI don't have common sense. AI just don't have common sense. Like if you are moving on the road and the road is somewhere it's flat and somewhere it's not, and road is completely somewhere there are humps, bumps, and all, then you'll be taking care and you will move accordingly. If there are thorns and road is completely disturbed or something has been burning, you'll definitely avoid that road and will move from the different way side of way, right? You will go from different way. So but if you ask AI will not do anything. It will simply just tell you the steps whatever been already programmed in the previous one. So, if you think about ethical judgment, again, AI can't do ethical judgment that only based upon human experience, human emotions, and only a human can easily experience and interpret about the ethical commitment, the ethical judgment, which obviously AI cannot do. So, that's a huge difference, that's a major difference about a human being and AI, especially talking in healthcare. AI can tell you what are the signs and symptoms of raised BP. Okay, if a patient is of hypertensive emergency. So if you ask AI, so whatever data been fed regarding regarding that context, regarding that particular topic, AI will only can tell you, but a human can interpret accordingly and whatever is required accordingly. Obviously, AI will not be able to interpret. Only human being can interpret, right? Only a doctor can interpret, right, what exactly patient is feeling right now, what kind of severity of pain right now he has, right? And accordingly, he can better judge the pain scale, uh, the area of pain, and the severity of pain, and accordingly, a human doctor can definitely decide, but AI can't. AI will only be if AI is trained previously that so and so are the signs and symptoms, then only accordingly it can show you the whatever data is available. So still there are huge difference between AI and human being. Human beings are always uh, far much better than AI. I can say in future life also AI will not be able to interpret the overall deep emotions within common sense, interhuman personal relationships, and its importance, experience, because, well, it's a technology. it doesn't have its own brain, its own mind, right? Its own thinking process. So it just can't think like whatever is happening around a human being, and only another human will be able to understand the importance that AI can never ever understand. That's why, if you ask me, what revolution will be in healthcare professional, in healthcare department, obviously there'll be a lot of changes in healthcare will be seen. But if you think about the role of AI in healthcare, obviously a doctor only has to decide like what patient at what stage it has to be operated, because uh, even in text also there will be multiple signs and symptoms will be written for a particular disease. For example, a patient is suffering from acute appendicitis, but the signs and symptoms would vary from patient to patient, right? And AI cannot interpret because it's a technology. It's already been taught like what are the signs and symptoms are there, accordingly only it can react. It will just show you the available information, but a human doctor will definitely decide really well about treating that particular patient at the right time, because treating that patient at the right time, operating, if suppose operation is required, surgery is required, at what time and what should be the ideal condition to operate, that a surgeon know really well, right? That's why it's very important to understand the role of a human being and a role of AI, and both are entirely different. AI has its own limitations. It cannot produce its own thought. It cannot uh, regenerate its own emotions, interpersonal relationship, uh, moral and ethical judgments. Right? That's why those are the few of the different differences a human and AI has, and that's why it's always important to understand the differences. And human is always superior than any of the technology, any of the computer, because what our brain can produce, what our internal spirit can produce, nothing else can produce. That's the reality, because whatever the possible technologies are there in the world, we only have produced, we being human being only we have produced, right? And I myself, Dr. Manoj Joshi, assistant doctor of neurology since 2015. Uh, Actually, I can say that I have interacted more than, I think, 1.5 or 2 lakh people in last 10 years, and with patients and with their family. I can understand that what are the importance of being in touch with humans, adding value, adding ethical values in their life, and those ethical judgments, those ethical relationships, what importance they hold. What being a human, you interact with other human as well. So that really makes a big difference. So I think that's it from the session, and I hope you got uh, the basic ideas and the basic informations, like what could be the difference between a human being and AI, and if you better understand how to use AI, how to make AI work for you in right direction, it would always be better for you to grow, and you need to immerse, you need to adapt yourself as a human, and you should try to, always uh, play out. You can say the better word will be played out. You need to play it out the AI, and that's possible because we have our own emotions, our own intentions, and we can do always much better than any of the technology, and that will always help us to grow. We need to use the technology, and the way of using the technology itself should be our skill. So it's always on us, like what kind of technology we want to use and how we want to grow, evolve, immerse as a human being, and how we will be achieving our next level, our next versions, and that's what we should focus on. So just don't afraid about AI, just use it for your betterment, for your loved ones betterment. Try to become better and better day by day. Just learn something new, and you use it for your daily life, for the betterment of your daily life. But being a human, you should always try to upgrade yourself, try to immerse with new technology, try to learn those technology, try to adopt with those technology, and always rule over those technology. That's always important. Okay, I think that's it from the session. Thank you so much, guys, for joining with me. Take care and again, once again, a very happy Diwali to all of you. May the festival of life bring a lots of prosperity, health, wealth, wisdom, and overall well-being, what we call holistic health. Thank you so much for joining with me once again. Take care and have a great time.